Every year, Alfa Romeo Club brings together family and motor enthusiasts together to celebrate an incredible story of how far the motor industry has come under the flagship known as CBA Concours de l'Elegance. It is an event that has continued to attract fashionistas, motorship enthusiasts, and family at large.
The spectators were phenomenal. The support was just simply unreal. The best I've ever seen. And to be honest, the organisation was incredible. The dedication of the judges, really very good indeed.
For the 47th time, CBA Concours de l'Elegance 2017 presented Beauty and the Beasts edition yesterday. Held at its traditional venue, the Ngong Race Course, this year's edition attracted full house competition entrants for both cars and motorcycles, whose capacity is limited to 70 cars and 40 motorcycles.
In terms of the competitors, there is a limit. In terms of the spectators, there's no limit. Each year we see an increase in the numbers. This year, just judging by the crowds, I expect it's a bigger crowd than we have ever witnessed.
CBA Concours remains the biggest showcasing of the classic and vintage cars and motorcycles of the past year, and on this edition, participants had to be older than 1974. On this day, a lot of activity might have the first-timer attendees confused or a little bit lost about what exactly takes place. For beginners, this is a stiff competition of old, beautiful beasts who, upon arrival, have to undergo the final touches for the better part of the day to smoothen or wipe off any wrinkles due to log dust or environmental effects. This is highly important because inspection and judging is strictly based on cleanliness, condition, and with some bonus points for the age. So now you understand why most men are obsessively clean with their cars, right? Because it earns you a heavy point on such important occasions.
Larry's is in some lethal fancy dress as well. Wow. The original bus was 1600cc, but Scooby is 2 litre. It's a comfortable bus for weekend drives out of town. It's equipped with removable burners and a fridge.
Inspection and judging is a thorough session here that is not left to chancing.
Yeah, I came out. Yeah, so we'll let him be for now, but we're going to judge him.
He's scary.
It is nearly an impossible job to judge 70 classic cars and motorcycles to grilling details. Once cleared, one is privileged to join the parade of honor, where motoring enthusiasts gaze at your machine and listen to what an incredible story your vintage machine has to tell. The many miles it has covered, how far in the world it has traversed, and why old really is gold. Meanwhile, if watching well-kept old motors does not tickle your fancy, there are a lot of assorted entertainment activities to keep you feeling young. And this is where arts such as Nyashinsky and DJ Joe come in. But all these boil down to who went down in records to ride the classiest, cleanest and most vintage car and motorcycle of the 47th edition of CBA Concours de l'Elegance 2017.
It has been a very nice day for socializing, people coming together and just showing that Kenyans can be together no matter the status outside there. So the Ford Mustang was the one that was really hot for me.
There was a Chevrolet, I think the gray one at the end. I love it. I loved it. Yeah. And also there was another Harley Davidson at the far end there. You know, the tall one. You do your hands like this. Yeah, like this. Yeah, you know. I love that. Yeah.